và xong groupជំរាបសួរគណៈធិបតីភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសសិក្ខាកាមទាំងអស់ដែលចូលរួមនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីដ៏ពិសេសនៅពេលរសៀលនេះ Thank you very much our wonderful and beautiful MCs and handsome MC as well. Please congrats for them. Great afternoon, our delegates from each country of Asian countries and also delegates from the US, delegate from Europe, delegate from China, and delegate from South Korea maybe. Today, it is my great honor to be invited as one of the guest speakers. I grew my career as a speakers, motivational speakers, trainers, coach, and I turned myself to business owners and investors. And I am also a CIPS, a Certified International Property Realtor. So I have a very small experience to share today. And also my respect to the president, Mr. Jansomwong, the president of VA and also CVEA Cambodia, and all the management teams. And also my respect to all the participants today. You give us a great honors. So to have very short of times, what I can say that we are living in a world where it has a fast change. So COVID-19, with the presence of COVID-19, we are living in a fast change. So COVID-19 change, so we have to be creative, right? But having heard a discussion for two discussions these afternoons, I hope we all can learn a lot, and especially for the last session, our great moderator, Mr. Lun Borai, you are the great moderators. And so we all importance in the real estate industries. And I hope that in each countries, there are opportunities and there are challenges. So we are living in the same situation in this world. Even the spread of COVID-19, we face the same problems, the same challenges. However, with the great mind, the creative, the passion, the dreams and commitments from each of individuals members of each countries, of each organization, of each association, we are the hope, we are the futures, we are important to serve our community, to serve our nation, to serve our world. So with the presence of valuators like CVEA in Cambodia has been contribute a lot to the economic, to the sustainability of real estate industry, and also serve the banking industries. Let me raise a very good example. During this COVID-19, I'm sure, whether in Singapore, in Malaysia, in Philippines, or in Thailand, or in US, or in China. So we found the opportunities. Like the word we said, in every crisis, there are a lot of opportunities. So like in Cambodia, like our Deputy Prime Minister announced that even the situation of COVID-19, Cambodia still has a lot of potential, great potential to invest in properties. I myself, from investor perspective, I thank the CVEA and all the members of CVEA still active to evaluate and to monitor, to give advice, to do some promotion, to do some consultation for the property owners. Like in the market, one, we have property owner. One side, we have property owners. Another side, we have potential buyer. So these two parties need the third party evaluator. So CVEA, like other countries, CVEA Cambodia has been contributed a lot of positive changes to the property owners, and also have the potential buyers with the proper valuation, and also have the banking industry. As you know, some of the potential buyers, they found the potential lands to invest, property to invest. Somehow, they don't need to use their own money. So they associate with the banks. So the role of the banks is to give loan to customers. However, the banks need collaterals, need the properties to secure. So the property to be secure in the banks need evaluators, trusted evaluators. So a member of CVEAs in Cambodia play different roles, but to support the real estate industries. Like my sales alone, as an example, I bring my small case. I have a lot of my customers as well. Even I am still part of the motivational speakers. So I speak to inspire Cambodian property owners to live in hope. Even the transaction was not as much as before COVID-19, but the price, the property still has the potentials. So we just to exchange. So that's why I facilitate, and the teams, the companies play an active role on this. One side, we have the property owners, and one side we have the potential buyers, and another side we have the banks. So we bring all these parties together. So the bank also make profits. Potential buyer can buy a good properties, and property owner can sell the properties. So that, from my perspective, in Cambodia and during this COVID, I travel to the world. However, I noticed the same thing. We are the professionals. We are from the realtors. We are a property expert. The companies working on the properties, some we buy and we sell properties and we rent the properties. So potential need from the creative as well to make the great potential into profit. We need creative. So part of my sharing, it starts from the solution to support the property owner, to help them to sell their property, to sell their land, to sell their house, and engage them with a good and trusted evaluators. So they can have a good, reasonable, and potential price to sell their properties. And I know CVEAs in Cambodia also play another active roles to engage with a lot of potential buyers, because potential buyers, investors, they have the money. They are looking for a good properties. Sometimes they don't know, but with the member of CVEA, as an examples in Cambodia, they have a wide network of property owners, and they bring those parties together, and they also have a good connection with the banks. So the role of the bank, as I stated earlier, the bank can generate profits by offering loan to good customers. So these three parties, and also now in Cambodia, even during COVID-19, the developers still active. The developer from each of the regions in Cambodia still active. like project in Cambodia, still active. The project in the Mondulkiri in another part of the Cambodia is still active. In Senovils, even the transaction was not much as the same before the COVID-19. But the creativity from the developers, they work so well with the agents. In Cambodia, we have a lot of international brands and local brand and a lot of qualified agents. So we still create the ecosystem which support each others to enable the transaction still happens. So from my view, what I can share to our friends in the Congress. So I hope that very soon that we are able to fly to our neighbors, our friends' countries, so we can sit and we can exchange. A good example from some of our friends, they came to Cambodia and they visit the projects. They learn by visiting the projects, the companies and the fields, and also the ecosystem. So they found the creativity in it. So that is what I appreciate, and thanks the presence of CVEA Cambodia and also AVA's Congress today to make this Congress. And also at the same time in Cambodia, we are now to open the country. So a lot of project is coming. And I hope our international friends who are willing to make profit, to generate profit by contribute to the communities, to the industry, real estate industry in Cambodia, we still have a lot of potentials, location to invest that we can enjoy the profit. And we, like myself in Cambodia, I'm ready to serve all of you. I'm ready to support from our expertise, our networks, our experience, and our peoples. We have a trusted teams. We have also a technology to support, and also the opportunity, more and more opportunity emerge. At the same time, I'm looking forward to visit other countries, especially in Asian country, in Asia, and very soon we'll go to Europe, to the US, to the China's. So we will have a lot more opportunity that we can do together in our community in Asian countries. So what I can contribute, and my commitment is to leave a great legacy from what we think, what we say, and what we do. That's what we can do. So like today's Congress, it was a great event for all of us, for the participants, and also for myself to be invited to share very in small, in short time, but I hope it will give some ideas for our participants. The time is not much. So thanks again, the presidents and all the delegates and all the participants for your times and for the MC to facilitate this event. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you all face to face. Thank you.